Hey guys, it's me, EODGamerz here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the asynchronized trading, everything you need to know about how to get started, when is the earliest you can get it, and some of the trading mechanics. I'll even be buying an item for myself so I can run you through the step-by-step process as well, so you don't make mistakes. I also sold a couple of items, but let's get on with the first easiest thing, and probably the thing we need to get started is how do you actually unlock this? There are actually two ways. A person who bought the supporter packs unlocks it slightly earlier. A person who doesn't buy the supporter packs, you're completely free to play, unlocks it a little bit later. In this screen you see over here, this is the free to play version. A person who has gone through a little bit more of the story will unlock it. So let's start off with the free to play one, and then I will tell you how you can get it a little earlier also if you are pay to win or you bought the supporter packs. It starts off roughly around Act 4. Once you enter Act 4, you need to clear a couple of the nodes. I cleared all the 4 different islands already, except the main 2 islands. All these corner islands. The last one I cleared was this Wakapanu island, and this is the one that I cleared, and then it gave me the shoreline hideout as well. So once I cleared this together with all the others, I got it. But maybe you can try clearing this island first. Maybe you have to clear this one in particular, but I think it might be you need to clear all the corner 5 islands in order to have it unlocked. So once you have it unlocked, this NPC NG will be over here, which we will have the manage shop feature. Now this is for the free to play, which is a little bit longer by maybe about 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on how fast you are. For those people who bought the supporter packs, the microtransaction packs, for example, if you have any of the hideouts, for example, like the Dreadnought hideout, which is one of the supporter packs, or my Beacon of Salvation, which I purchased, also is a supporter pack. These unlock a lot earlier, or maybe you are a previous player and you unlock the other hideouts as well. If you're a long time player, you also will have it earlier. The moment you get into Act 4, Angie will be standing right somewhere beside like Tujen, where the shops are in the Act 4 area, King's March. Once you talk to her, you can straight away port over to your hideout, whatever it is that you have loaded previously. Maybe you are a League 0.1 player, League 0.2 player, you will already have your hideouts. Go in there and you can have this feature over here. You just need to come into the edit screen over here, and just go into your NPCs down here, and you will find Angie as one of them among the list of people that you have. So it's a really, really solid way to get her really quickly. Enter Act 4, you can do it already. So now that we talked about how to get her faster and advantages for people who played a bit or pay to win, let's talk about using the shops. How does it work in the selling part? And then we will talk about the buying part as well. So in order to get these tabs over here, you need to have premium stash tabs. So you can go into the microtransaction scene over here. Let me just go into the microtransaction shop. You need to specifically come into the shops, into the stash tabs of premium stash tabs over here. This merchant tabs is called. So don't get mixed up with the other one, like premium quad. This is not really useful. As in you can't have it, and how timely that I managed to sell something as well, so we can also see all the stuff that I've collected. Today is just like day 1. It's barely been 12 hours since the game's official launch, but we will show you step by step as well. So don't buy premium quad stash tab, it doesn't work. Don't upgrade. There is a specific one called the merchants tab. This is Angie's tab. You can buy a bundle now with, you get like a 40, you get like buy one get one free. So this is pretty good if you want a couple of them. I recommend you going for a little bit more, because as you can see, it does fill up very fast, especially if you just want to like passively have them just sitting in the shop and then they sell overnight and stuff like that. I find it more useful to have multiple. If you are converting, we have another video on the channel teaching you how to convert your existing tabs into merchant tabs, but note that once the game now is officially launched, you cannot buy premium stash tabs and convert them later. So huge disclaimer as well. So all that aside, the administrative stuff aside, let's start off first with selling an item. You want to go into a tab that's slightly empty. Once all these, for example, have been listed, you can move them around. They already have like a price tag to them. But let's say I want to go into a slightly emptier tab over here, and I'm going to sell this shield, this Crucible Tower shield. You can, if you're on PC, you can control left click, and this interface will come up. It will tell you how much you want to sell it for. So let's say I want to sell it for 1 Exalted Orb. You can choose whatever currency that you have over here. Let's say I want to sell it for 1 Chaos Orb, for example. I can go ahead and list. There is no like selling fee for you, but note that the item gets locked up for a while. You buy right, you shouldn't be able to take it out. There will be a slight lock. once your shop has been placed in as well. It's just to make sure that people don't like spam in and out of the things to like buy, sell, or like move the market or anyways. There will be a lock on the top left sometimes when you see your item, especially when you leave your hideout. I believe that's when the lock will appear, is to prevent you from moving stuff in and out. So that is how you sell items. Now, next one is after you have passively put these items here, you notice that there was a message pop up that said my item has been sold. Totally AFK, the guy was the one that did the transaction. You just come here into the earnings tab and you will see all the money that you have collected from your sales. There is unfortunately no like history of what you have sold for what price. Maybe they will add that as a feature next time as well, but who knows. So you can go ahead, left click and claim your currency over here. Control left click, or if you're a controller, it might be a different key. I don't play on controller, so I'm not exactly sure. But now you can see the lock appears on the top right here, meaning that I can no longer take this out. It's on like a cooldown to withdraw the item. So you can see you assign a price to this item recently, cannot remove from the item yet. Now, that is for the selling stuff. So we collect some money. How about the buying? The buying is a totally separate thing. You can buy at any point of time. You don't even have to come into your hideout. You don't even have to have it unlocked. All you need to do is come down into this tab over here with these 3 lines. You want to go into a market panel over here. There is a shortcut as well, but let's go step by step. So for instance, I'm going to teach you how by buying myself a wand. So I'm going to go ahead and select, for example, let's say I'm looking for, right now I have a +3 cold spells wand, and I'm really looking for a +4 cold spell wand. I'm trying to get the cheapest one possible because it's a temporary thing. So there are many filters around. We can come into here and filter wand, and rarity, I'm just going to keep it as anything. It pretty much is like the trade side as well. You can filter anything you're looking for, the damage, spirit, whatever. But the one that I'm looking for here is really cold spell skills. So I'm going to filter by cold spell skills. Okay, so I filtered by 3 cold spell skills, just 3 and above. So it seems like 4 is a bit finicky with this thing. If I go to 4, it has this like an argument is invalid. This is clearly a bug. So if you guys are facing the same bug, this is how I solve it as well. Just put a 3 here. You will see some of them actually have 4 cold spell skills. It's a bit finicky, but whatever it is, let's just work around that. And right now it's like sorting Chaos Orbs, which is a little bit more expensive. I want to go down for Exalted Orb. So I'm just going to search Exalted Orb. I don't want the equivalent in like Chaos Orbs. So now you can see everything has nicely been filtered by Exalted Orbs, and we can just look for one that is 4 until they fix the trade side as well. So we have some over here. You have this Exalted 3. You have this at 4. This one is a cold spell skills +4. This one is pretty decent. It is cold builder. I'm just looking for one to like buy myself sometime. So it would have been really nice if the trade side would allow me to filter just 4 and above. But I guess it's not that perfect. So I'm scrolling down and I can see tons of 3s, like tons and tons of 3s here, but 4s are quite hard to find. This one is pretty decent. So there are a couple of 4s. It's still very early into the game, like 12 hours into the release. You can do your shopping as you like, and I don't want to waste your time. I'm just going to buy something that I think is really good. Anyway, this is going to be just used for a little bit of time, not too long. Once I upgrade to like a 5, it will be there. So I'm going to probably get this one over here. A bit of freeze build-up, a bit of cold here, a bit of extra lightning. I'm probably going to go and buy this. You can see the fee is 13,000 12 minutes ago. So I'll go ahead and click on this one, travel to the hideout here. You can still change your mind. Like at this screen, you can still like ponder, maybe he has like some other items. You can look at their shop as well, see what else they are selling in their shop, and see items. This guy's selling this for a divine. He's selling these other stuff, one exalted and stuff. In case you guys like change your mind, you can see what he's selling is like his strategy as well. But I'm going to just go ahead, purchase this one. Once you purchase it, you can't sell it back as well. There's a huge disclaimer. And I hope you found this video helpful and insightful. If you do, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And check out the other videos as well. What am I selling? How am I making money? I share with you guys transparently, all on the channel in the early league environment. See you guys in the next video.